policies of the totalitarians going even further as they are starting to fall democracy. And well, welcome back to the alternate future of the world, guys. And we're continuing this series today. And well, as you know, the totalitarians are doing bad. But now, basically, anyone within 100 kilometers of the front line is now being rid of. And anyone who has information or even has information that moves or has information and tells others is, well, rid of. And well, the rules are getting worse and worse and worse. Slowly, but steadily getting worse. With a landing in, well, the Taiwan area. And well, they also land in Japan to liberate it. And Japan feels liberated, I guess. If they even remember what they used to be. And well, as they start advancing in here, but they are quickly stalled out here. With the people not knowing the war, and they're doubling down on any technique to prevent them from getting information. Because they believe if they know what's happening, they will revolt. But that's hard to say for sure. Well, they move up in the Central Asia, and some people are starting to revolt alongside them. But very few, only the people who feel something is wrong or know. They're the only ones that could be potentially doing this. As they're moving into areas and food shortages become common, and everyone's wondering why. How can that happen with such a big landmass? Well, they also land here as they manage to advance. They advance their forces through Iran all the way to connect with their front line in India, which now their front line in northern China, they're trying to connect with other front line, with them making different landings alongside the coast to China. And well, a lot's happening as they're starting to fall apart. They move in there, but realizing they're not trying to do this. Because the people don't know, they can get away with a lot more. And well, they stay away from allowing this to be known. They double down on all tactics to do the best they can. Eventually, they're able to advance up to here. And then the advances are pretty simple and easy. They were able to make fast advances across Central Asia. As the war starts getting worse, their policies become more evil to try to prevent any knowledge from escaping. But now it's impossible to deny the war after, well, the whole country basically is taken over, except a bit in the north. And they take advantage of this by the revolt is going to happen. It's inevitable. With people knowing better what they need to do. As a few revolts break out alongside the front line, as knowing there's a front line, a lot of people move to it to de facto switch sides, basically. On every front, they're being closed in on. With the totalitarians holding less and less land, despite being able to just hold Moscow where they're hiding. But all that's left is Moscow where they're hiding, their castle. Can it stand? No, it falls over, crumbles. And well, the peace treaty is going to be interesting. So let's see a peace treaty. And let's see what's created. They've brought the totalitarians to the ground, freed every nation it conquered, occupied all of its areas to re-liberate it, forceful re-liberation. Yes, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But nonetheless, I guess it's better than being oppressed. And I think it was these nations. Forget the other one. With Ethiopia and them, and them, and them, and them. and them deciding to join the Neutral Alliance due to the fact that there's no real threat. And they liberated Australia, New Zealand, they liberated Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Indochina. They liberated many places. I guess that's probably the Republic of Southeast Asia. Then they liberated Myanmar, India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Mongolia, Japan, Korea, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Levant state, because whichever side I say it belongs to will probably not be a good idea. And then we got Iran, Afghanistan, and Stanistan. Then we got split like this. We got Siberia, an Earl state, because, well, I thought of risk. Earl. And we also got the mighty state of Saka. That's a country. Wait, these aren't states. Why am I calling them states? It's a country. And then we made northern Russia. I don't know what that's called. This is called Russia. And this is Caucasus Russia. Yes, that's what its name is. Now, as you can see, this alliance has probably got a big boost. It's 3 countries. It's not 3 countries, 4 countries. African Union, European Federation, American Federation. They also have Morocco, so that's 4. And then they have the Mighty Puppets, which they have 5 puppets. Not 5, they got 6 puppets. Well, 6 and 4, that means 10 countries in this alliance. They lost a few countries, but, like, it's inevitable that this union will lose more countries in the future. It's a matter of when. Well, that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe.